Okay. Let me pull it up. All right, this is the official clan meeting. My name is Mea Draco Dewey. I am one of uh, three forefathers. Um, as you guys know, the Black Rook rules. In this case, you forgot. Black Rook Rule 6 applies, stating if you need to speak, state your name and chapter, and formally request the floor. Please, if you have an echo, unplug those mics. Without further ado, as always, the founder will speak first. Mic's off. The founder has the floor. MEA Charlie Boy, the floor is yours.
All right. What's up, people? What's good, MEA? It's your boy Charlie, aka Omni192, founder to the Murder Evolution Army Clan. I've recently returned after 15 years to help build new chapters in modern titles and rebuild in old games as well. Like I started the meeting last time, it's kind of the same introduction I'm using this time. I'm saying new opportunities to rank up are here. So get out there and start recruiting. And if you want to run your own chapter, bring new recruits to our Discord server. Without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into our first topic of conversation. That'll be recently promoted officers. Let me pull one out of Lucky's book. Now look around this room. I see a lot of potential. I'd like to go through a list of our most recent promotions. There's only one on the list currently, and that would be MEA Wrangler Puff. He's promoted to captain in our newly created tabletop chapter called All Things Tabletop. So, congratulations to him. Put on your new uniform so you can be recognized. All right. And officers in line or in line for promotion, I'm going to go ahead and share these details for you guys because these are the officers who have shown the most interest and or recent activity. And that being Wrangler Puff, being All Things Tabletop. He's in line for a promotion for Overlord. MEA Big Papa is in line for a promotion for Citadel. MEA Crow's in line for a promotion in Citadel as well. That'd be Overlord and Captain. And then even MEA Margin has shown some interest recently. One of our old school cats. And he's shown some interest, and he's in line for promotion in the Brutes. So do not get comfortable in your positions. There will be young and hungry up-and-comers coming to take your positions if you start falling down on your job. So keep that in mind. Without any further ado, I'll go ahead and open the floor for any comments on our first topic, the recently promoted officers. Give your congratulations to Wrangler Puff at this time for his promotion to captain of All Things Tabletop. And yeah, what's up? Yeah, good stuff, Wrangler Puff.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Wrangler Puff Captain, you can take the floor for 30 seconds.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say hey to everybody. Thanks for letting me on board. I think what we're going to be a part of is going to be a cool journey, and I hope to see more of y'all online. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Wrangler Puff. Excuse me for those words. All right, if anybody else doesn't have anything to add on this open-ended break, I'll go ahead and move into our next topic of discussion. That'll be clan activity. So, I mean, we've been getting slowly active again in all these different games, and there is somewhat a structure that we're building again. We've got, I believe, last time we met, we had 5 chapters that were becoming more active, and this time now we have 6 with the inclusion of the All Things Tabletop chapter. And yeah, we're just working on promoting officers to the places they need to be to run these chapters and the games and whatnot. And our new games, like I mentioned, new games that are on the list currently. We have speaking of Wrangler Puff, he is looking for players for a Call of Duty or Halo-themed Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game. So if you guys are interested in that, Let me show you guys the. He even came up with a nice little splash screen. I'll put it up on my stream right now so you guys can see it, and you'll be able to see it in the YouTube video once that goes live. There it is. Halo Broken Spear. Looks really awesome. I'm excited. I'd like to play in it. So yeah, and all you need is a web browser if you're looking to play with, I believe, or a tablet with at least, I think, 8 GB of RAM should do the job. So yeah, I'll be trying to join in that campaign, and anybody else who's looking to join that, let Wrangler Puff know, and we'll get you guys set up. And speaking of that, he's been hosting a current campaign called MEA Pathfinder, MEA or Bust. It's myself, Van, Bear Drew, which is a forefather of ours, and yeah, I think Spider should be joining us in that game, but he hasn't yet. So once he gets in, that'll be a full game right there. So and he's looking to, and like I said, Wrangler Puff's looking to start a new one. So that's one place that MEA is expanding to, that is a new horizon for us, right? We might have had players of D&D in the past that play like privately with each other or whatever the case may be, but we've never had like an official chapter and like type stuff. So that's new and exciting things happening on that front. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking of this man Wrangler Puff so much, it's because he's putting in the work. If you'd like to be like spoken of in such a high regard, put in the work in your chapter. Recruit, get active, host the game nights, get involved. I mean, I'm trying to. I'm not trying to get angry about this. I'm not angry about this. I mean, I'm a cool guy. I'm trying to fire you guys up. I want you guys to, bring in the new recruits as much as you possibly can. But yeah, and I mean, once you do so or get active in your chapters, I'll get fired up and speak in a meeting so highly of you. And speaking of, let's move to the next game. I mean, D&D is great and all, but we've come from a big Xbox 360 Halo clan. We've come from a big original Xbox and Xbox 360, from Halo, from Call of Duty, from Gears of War. And speaking of all those games, MEA Dempsey, aka Requiem, is in talks to start a chapter on a game called Marathon. And if you're not familiar with that, he's going to lead this chapter once it is formed for anyone who wants to join, once he is ready to do so. But Marathon is actually a Bungie game. It's made by Bungie, which for those of you, like I mentioned before, who aren't aware, MEA had its start all those years ago on one of Bungie's premier games, Halo 2. So Halo 2 has ties to Marathon itself, with certain nods in Halo 2 that talk about the old Marathon PC series, with like even an emblem in the game, I believe. So that's that's some of our recent clan activity going on. Besides our squads that are getting together for Call of Duty and whatnot, which that's awesome. You guys keep up the activity and keep up the recruiting and stuff. And with that, I'll open the floor for once again for comments on those matters of discussion.
MEA Crow here, Lieutenant. On the Bungie thing, or on the MEA Dempsey's Marathon, I thought Marathon was a dying game. I thought they were shutting the servers down on that.
I'm not aware of that. If they are, I actually, so I played in the little free weekend they had recently, and myself, Dempsey, and Spider ended up getting together and playing like a mission or two or whatever the case may be. And I think I'm not sure. Dempsey might be able to tell you more if the game is shutting down its servers or not.
Well, I'd played it for a little while, and I'd heard that they were shutting the servers down. That's why I went back to Destiny 2, and now they're in the same boat. Bungie's pretty much shutting a lot of stuff down because they're desizing the company.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with Destiny 2 being shut down,
Sony's making them focus all on Marathon for some reason. You know, Destiny 2 would have been a better pick probably, but yeah, they're not going to be shutting it down anytime soon, I don't think.
All right, on. Well, regardless, we'll keep tabs on it and see where it goes. If they're gonna continue, then Dempsey, start a chapter, get some squads together. Y'all can play marathon. Well, I mean, of course you can play anyways without a squad or chapter, but it's so much cooler when you're in a chapter and stuff. You can represent something, like something strong like MEA. Ain't that right, MEA?
Correct. Yeah, if they're shutting those servers down, I'll definitely be re-downloading that and joining you other guys on that one. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Right now, they're sitting with like 400 people on Marathon. So they're going to be slimming down the company, but Marathon should be still going on.
Yeah, I've been playing Destiny 2 pretty hard here lately.
Right on. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, that's sad that they're shutting down Destiny 2. We did have a chapter. Man, I can't recall off the top of my head. I remember the guy's profile picture. One of our guys used to run our Destiny 2 chapter, and it was pretty active for a while. But I haven't heard any activity out of it. But anyways, we'll go ahead and move on to the next topic of discussion. I'll close the open-ended break there. And thank you guys for your inputs on that. We'll keep tabs on all that and move forward as we do. We are the evolution, Merton Evolution Army. We evolve. It's what we do. It's how we survive. So our next topic of discussion for the meeting is new opportunities. There are plenty of new games on the horizon with Halo Campaign Evolved, Gears of War E-Day or Emergence Day, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. The list goes on. MEA will have a presence in all these games. The goal here is to expand and surpass the glory we once held in the days of the original Xbox and Xbox 360. I remember a time where MEA had multiple chapters per game, 50 plus in Halo 2 and Halo 3 alone. And that's not like 50 in Halo 2 that were also Halo 3 chapters. That was 50 in Halo 2 and then 50 in Halo 3 or more. We were huge. The second biggest, if not the biggest, clan on Xbox Live back in 2007 through 12, 14, whatever the case may be, until a lot of our members started retiring and getting older and having other responsibilities in life. And so we must build chapters and expand once again to match and surpass the strength, the size, and strength in numbers we once had. No more the former glory of MEA. All inactive ranks will be reset to make room for hungry up-and-comers. This will move old veterans out of rank and into the Hall of Fame in certain cases, or reset them back in member status to others if they do not resume activity within a given period of time, whatever that period may be. Next 2 months, next 6 months. Have the message out. We want to be active. I want people hungry. I want people building this clan like we used to. All right. And that's the end of that topic discussion, but I will not open the floor. I'll go ahead and continue to our next one. I promised in our announcement those discussions and more, and this will be the and more section topic that I was speaking of. I am hosting a tournament for a game called Mega Man 2 Randomizer. It's a speed game with a network called Speed Gaming Network. It's a network of channels on Twitch. We're hosting a beginner event called the Proto Challenge, which will be a good opportunity for anyone who is interested to get their foot in the door of the world of speedrunning. This starts July 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and sign-ups close the day before, July 9th at 11:59 Eastern Daylight Time. This is also an opportunity for other MEA officers and members to represent our clan in a competition style format. I can help train whoever's interested in this in the Mega Man 2 randomizer. I'm a 3-time main tournament champion of this game myself. There isn't much representation of clans in the speedrunning community in general, and although we have a channel in our Discord server for retro games to chat about retro games and things of that nature, this will be a good way to get involved in a multitude of retro games and competitions. You know, I mean, I'm personally hosting the randomizer tournament, but I mean, there's other speed games, or if you guys just want to casually play retro games and talk about it, that's what that channel's for. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, you know, try to compete, we have that. That has been mostly previously untapped by gaming clans. There are a few sponsored players who play speed games, but mostly like there's no like clans or groups that like, you know, this runner, like teams, if you will. So with that said, please let me know if you'd like to get involved and play in the tournament. It'll be a lot of fun, and the winner of the beginner tournament will even have their donations that are made go towards a charity of their choice. We also have a main tournament for more advanced players of Mega Man 2 Randomizer coming up as well, but and that's going to start on August 3rd, I believe it is. And that's kind of like, you know, you can play in the beginner tournament, see how you do. If you get better over the 2 weeks and the course of the month before August 3rd, you know, enter the main tournament, play in both. It's a fun game, but I won't preach too much about that. So I'll go ahead and open the floor for the last 2 topics of discussion. Anybody got anything to add before we go to the next meeting goals and the closing of the meeting?
MEA Beardew, forefather requesting the floor.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
On the whole recruiting thing, if you guys need any help, feel free to reach out to me or any of the forefather squad. We're always more than willing to help on that. If you don't know how to host a game night and you want to, then again, get a hold of us. We can help you with that as well. Just do remember there are some requirements for recruiting into the General Army, which are the player has to be at least 15 years old and they have to have at least a 1200 gamer score. So keep that in mind. If they are younger than 15, we do have a youth division that they can be placed in. And remember, all new recruits need to be reported to your officers at the time of recruitment.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Berger.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else got anything to add before we go ahead and go over the goals and wrap this thing up? All right. Our next meeting goals. I've got a pretty busy few months coming up with this randomizer tournament thing that I was just speaking of. So I'm not exactly sure when our next meeting will be. I'm thinking to shoot for like late July. And like I mentioned, I have the main tournament coming up in August. So either late July or maybe sometime in the middle of August. But I'm not asking for much here, guys. I got homework for all of you. All of your homework is to go get at least one recruit to join the Discord server before the next meeting. Just one. The more the merrier, of course. And the more you bring in, the better chance you have to yourself to rank up in our ranks here. And with that being said, I'll move into our closing with the MEA Constitution. Our Constitution is determined to achieve our goal by ravaging and consuming clans in every corner of the internet. The Murden Evolution Army leave nothing in their wake besides the distant memory of their conquered rivals. For several years, the Murden Evolution Army have relentlessly improved their vast numbers by traveling the internet, conquering, destroying, and occupying countless clans on all gaming formats. Our singular goal, unlike most clans, is the consumption of strong minds. Our sole purpose is to conquer and defend the MEA against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and why we are here is to ensure the survival of the evolution and for the glory of our empire. Our motto is MEA, stand strong, stay strong. MEA today, MEA tomorrow. MEA forever. MEA make some noise.
Yeah. Let's go.
That is all. Meeting adjourned. MEA stand strong.
Stay
Stay strong.
Stay strong.
Stay
All
strong.
right. MEA dismissed.